Hello and welcome back to episode 4 in the OG's training drill series. I am Nightmare Reaper, and today we're standing in the sand and we're going to be working on greenside bunkers. Now, greenside bunker shots are so similar to chipping. It's all about feel. So we talked about that feel previously. So if I was to stand here in the bunker looking at the pin there, and I've got a ball in my throwing hand, I'm just going to lob that ball underarm to the hole. How much force is required to get the ball up there? If I was aiming at the front edge of the fringe here, obviously there's a lot less force required to get the ball there. That's what feel is. And hitting these shots consistently is being able to judge that feel. So often I'd be in the bunker and I'll do a couple of practice throws kind of thing. And okay, yeah, that's the force. Get that in my head and then hitting my shot. Now, to get that feel dialed in, it's really important that we go into our settings, swing, global, and we play around with this sand feel. Now, personally, I've got mine set pretty high. So in real life, the bunkers I often play in are rock hard, they're wet, so they're not soft and fluffy like a lot of other courses would be. So for me, I'm used to hitting quite sort of softly out of bunkers. I don't have to really take a lot of sand as I play. So again, this is all about what feels right for you. So what we're going to be doing is just working on hitting those shots. So for me, I've got two sort of shots I play out of the bunkers. I've got the flop shot. So I use a lob wedge. That's just my preference. Feet are pointed to the left. Club face is going to be open, pointing to the right, so sort of sitting almost flat on the ground. And I want to land this ball just in front of the pin there, which is what, like 8 meters, 9-10 feet kind of thing. Okay, so we just imagine that throw. Okay, that's the feel, the distance, just up through the ball, just like that. It lands nice and soft, rolls out towards the hole. Now, for bunkers, out of bunkers for me, I'm not trying to get it in the hole. If it goes in, that's great. That's a bonus. It's all about just up and down, and that, which is why I really like that flop shot. It's not a high chance of going in, but it's very, very safe for saving pars and sometimes even getting those birdies. Now, the other shot that I've got is the little sort of punch and run. So this one, I sort of just a little bit of an open face, and it goes a lot lower. So for this shot to get to the hole, I need to be right on that front fringe, so right about here. So let's hit that one now. It's obviously a lot less power required here. Just up. Oh, that's miles too long. Let's do that one again. Up and through, just like that. And then I'll run out towards the hole. Now, my preference is always that flop because, as you can see, I'm a lot more consistent with it. So we're just going to pick a spot. So let's just start with the pin and just hitting our shots over and over again and just getting that feel for distance. Once you've sort of started to dial that in, play around with the bunker feel setting. Once it feels right, pick another distance. So let's go right on this front edge. So imagine we've short-sighted ourselves here. We're going to go right to that little front edge of the green here. So it's a nice little floppy shot up into the air, dropping the ball at the hole. Now, if we were a little bit further out, now it's when we start to get a little bit trickier. So if we wanted to go, let's go right across that bunker. So that's like 20 meters, 25, 30 feet. So again, it's going to require a lot more force. So imagine you got your ball. You can feel that difference in the distance. Okay, so through the ball. Just a little bit short. Let's do that one again. And we're getting that distance now. Now, we could do the same for those distances. What I often do is then bring in that little punch and run kind of shot. So that little bit lower trajectory, go up through the ball, and that'll run out towards the other side there. So it's just keep working on that feel and distance for this one. You can work on different sort of distances, and just once you've sort of dialed in one and you're confident, move on to the other one. That's it for today. Nice, short, simple lesson. I hope that helps, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.